especially for a team who just really benefited from a rained out game 5 like 2 days ago. Like, well, the weather really hurt us in this game too against the Astros that we probably shouldn't have even been in if not for the weather helping us get here 3 days ago. Like, come on, man.
Let's move on. In the infamous words of David Ortiz, the Yankees lose. Houston.
Down 2-0 now in that ALCS, eh?
Astros win on the back of a 3-run long ball from Alex Bregman in the third inning. Yankees never really came back from that. It was an interesting game. I caught the highlights. I was at the Flames game watching them freaking shit the bed. So, Aaron Judge hit a deep fly ball to right field in the 8th that Kyle Tucker caught above the wall. And this is where your talk of lower all the walls. I want the walls lower. I want to see
6-foot walls. Yeah, you bet.
I want to see home runs stolen. That's exactly what it is in Houston, right? It's a nice 6-foot wall. Kyle Tucker with the glove up and above there.
Now, just picture a world, Scott, where that highlight instead is with a 10 to 12-foot wall, and all he's doing is he just made an out.
Back against the wall, just catches it.
Stole a double.
Yeah.
No. 6-foot walls. Anyways, go back to your point.
Hey, no, I agree with you, man. I want short walls. I'm with you. Even just watching that play, you were the first person I thought of. I was like, Adam would love this. So this is a deep fly ball. Obviously, it's a home run in Yankee Stadium because anything hit to right field in that little minor league ballpark is a home run. The Yankees had some interesting things to say after the game. I know Aaron Boone came out and basically, more or less, I'm paraphrasing, but said that the roof being open in Houston hurt them substantially, which I really thought was an interesting thing to say in a league that has, 4 stadiums with roofs?
Yeah, something like that.
And then, so basically what he was saying was that if only we were playing another team with a roof where the weather was bad enough that they had to close it. What an odd thing to bring up.
Yeah, it is a weird gripe to put out there. Like, I mean, especially for a team who just really benefited from a rained out game 5 like 2 days ago. Like, well, the weather really hurt us in this game too against the Astros that we probably shouldn't have even been in if not for the weather helping us get here 3 days ago. Like, come on, man.
I was really shocked to hear it because there's so many things you could have said in that post-game press conference, but to bring up the wind and the roof being open,
yeah,
it's not like you're almost on the point where you're like, what are you saying?
Yeah,
like the
weird.
Astros didn't need to deal with this same thing.
I mean, again, with a Yankee Stadium that is like with that short porch and right that is, touted as one of the most effective home field advantages in all of baseball. Like, to complain about the advantage Astros had. Again, this just feels like you guys know you're still in this series, right?
Thank you.
Right? Like, you didn't get eliminated here. This is not. It just felt like, we're looking back in hindsight. Yeah, we could have gone further this year if not for that stupid weather and her little dog too. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
No, I agree, man. I agree. And
it was a weird statement.
The first thing I thought of too, not with the statement, but just after this game, is I just envisioned the video of all the drunk Yankee fans screaming, "We want Houston, we want Houston." It's like, how bad do you want them now, right? Like, the backs of this New York Yankees team are against the wall, man. And I know that you just look at that game 1, like, you're going to start making excuses about the roof being open. In that game 1, New York Yankees hitters struck out 17 times. Just let that sit in. That's almost 2 full times through the batting order
Yeah,
of
that's
guys
insane.
striking out. It's absolutely insane, especially when you look over at the Astros. They struck out 2 times. 15 times more the Yankees struck out, put a K on the board, which, by the way, is the biggest differential in strikeouts in Major League Baseball history in a playoff game. So you could sit there after the game all day long and talk about how the roof being open really hurt you. But what are we talking about here?
Again, it just weird sour grapes, man. And it's
Yeah, that's 100% what it is. Weird sour grapes. And honestly, I do hope the Yankees make this a series. I don't wish to see Houston just waltz through this thing, go to the World Series, get to rest up while Padres and Phillies beat the crap out of each other. Right? Like, let's see this series go 6. But that's on the Yankees, and they need to
yeah.
play a little bit better baseball to pull this off. We really appreciate all of you within the walk-off community. This thing continues to grow and become an animal of its own. It's a little bit overwhelming, but honestly, we love talking Blue Jays baseball and all the interaction that you folks are involved with us. Thank you so much. Discord, feel free to join it. That is always free. The show, or the link is in the show notes. You can follow us on Twitter at Walk Off Podcast, on Instagram, the Walk Off Podcast. And if you are watching on YouTube currently and you're not subscribed, we'd really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. All the best, everybody. Cheers.